What's up, you movie maniacs, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and it is time for another feature presentation. This time I am heading out to the movies with some friends, and we are going to watch the intriguing looking horror flick Thanksgiving. And because it is almost Thanksgiving, just a few more days away, I think it's going to be a real treat and a fun festive time. So I'm going to watch the movie, and I will head out or come back in, and I will tell you what I thought of the movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything, just kind of the gist of what I thought of it and how I liked it. But it is time to get moving, so I'll see you in a little bit. And hey guys, just got back from the movie theater. It was a fun and fantastic time. Had a lot of laughs. Had a pretty good crowd there as well. A lot of people talking throughout it, just reacting and going crazy, and just a really enthusiastic crowd that seemed to enjoy it as much as we did. Most of my group of friends liked it. One sourpuss, he doesn't like anything though, but very, very fun overall. The pretty much breakdown of the movie is on Thanksgiving. Well, it's on Black Friday. A store is going to have its Black Friday sale. It's about to open. There's a whole throng of people waiting to get in. Things happen, and people just get super enraged and just start going batshit crazy. And break through the windows of the store, and just a series of grotesque accidents because of the mayhem that's going on. People start dying in weird ways, and it's just a shit show. And it's just pretty much a massacre happens. And so that's the intro to the movie, and then the the main title pops up, Thanksgiving, and then we are thrown a year later to the day, and the town is kind of in the after effects of the massacre. There's people that their lives have been ruined. They've lost family members, so there's a lot of animosity in the town. And this is all set in Plymouth, Massachusetts. So it kind of goes from there. Some of the survivors are dealing with things, but then something starts happening where people start either dying or getting strange text messages and like notifications pertaining to kind of the holiday of Thanksgiving and the incident that happened at this shopping place. And so it's one by one, everyone, people start getting knocked off, and they find out it's this guy or somebody running around in a mask of, I can't remember John Carver. I think that's the name, but pretty cool looking mask. I like the design to it, and yeah, the kills are amazing throughout the movie, especially like the beginning part that I told you about. A lot of unexpected, brutal kills, and a lot of the kills pertain to Thanksgiving. So you have somebody. Well, it's not even a kill. It's just that they deal damage by taking those two corncob poker ends, jamming it into somebody's ear. That was pretty inventive. A lot of just random stuff, like a lot of axe play. The effects were amazing for the kills too. Very believable, over the top, but not so over the top that it kind of throws it into farcical territory. There's some very brutal stuff where somebody is heads dipped in water, drowning, and then thrown into a freezer against the freezer wall, and their face sticks to it, and they're peeling skin away. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But yeah, and there's a lot of interesting things. The movie kind of reminds me of the early 2000s, like where Scream came into play, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. It has that kind of feel to it, but it does have a lot of kind of old 80s aesthetics to it as well. And there's a lot of modern stuff with cell phones, but a lot of clever ways they implemented into the story where, there's always that problem where you have to get these characters like isolated and stuff like that, and they can't contact for help. So like, one of the things that was clever is that like somebody's face is mangled and they're trying to use their phone to turn it on, but the face recognition can't recognize them. So it's kind of little clever ways to do to get around that kind of modern problem, I guess, that you get now, where anyone can access any kind of phone and call for help. But yeah, just a really cool, interesting cast of characters. I mean, some of them, a lot of them are insufferable and very grating, and I think that's the point, because you want them to see get their comeuppance. But yeah, the whole town's just full of assholes, pretty much. But yeah, I loved it pretty much across the board. There's only like a few things I was like kind of nitpicking about. The ending isn't amazing. It's just kind of when the reveal happens. To me, it wasn't really that satisfying, because I liked the idea of the Carver killer to be, he was almost just mysterious, once you find out who it is. Not that it's a bad reveal, but it's just, I liked it better when he was just a presence that was taking people out and kind of punishing people for the events that happened a year prior at the Black Friday shopping massacre. But yeah, to compare it to Eli Roth's trailer that played in the middle of Grindhouse, I like the Grindhouse trailer better in its aesthetics. It's grungy feel. It's very sleazy kind of elements. Some of the scenes were recreated in the new film from the trailer. The trampoline scene is in there, the infamous trampoline scene, but it plays out a little bit differently. But it's still satisfying, but it's not as in your face as the trailer. And I think that's what a lot of modern films are kind of tame on, that sleazy kind of sexual element of things. They go overboard on the gore and violence and things like that, but they don't have that kind of raw nature to it that a lot of older films had, and what they were pulling from that trailer for that aesthetic. There was also the parade scene that's in the trailer. It plays out in similar fashion, but a little bit different, just to keep you on your toes. And I kind of like the new addition with this film, how they handled it to kind of keep you, to take you by surprise. And I think it worked really well, and very just, the movie it's ultra violent and gory and stuff like that, but it's funny. It's entertainment. It's pretty much just pure entertainment. And it's a slasher film. But yeah, really had a fun time with it. And I mean, aside from just the ending, where it wasn't horrible, it wasn't bad, but it was just, once you know who it is, it kind of takes away from the allure and mystery of the main killer. And I guess that's the purpose, but because you got to really know why all this is happening in the first place. But I kind of like the mystery and the weird way in which he was playing this whole game with everyone. But yeah, fun movie. I wish I paid attention more to the soundtrack, because nothing really stood out to me, no themes or anything like that. But that's kind of the par for the course for modern horror movies. I don't really remember any themes. There's all just noise and stuff like that. It's not like the old John Carpenter days where you have a really legendary theme that kind of encapsulates the movie. I don't remember that. There could have been one, but I mean, this is just fresh coming out of the theater. But yeah, I think it was a fun time. It was really great to see it with a group of friends. Everyone had a great time with it. Yeah, fun holiday movie, and one I'll probably be watching every year, and I hope they kind of make a continued series off of this, because I think it would be fun. John Carver, I think his name's John Carver, I can't remember, I don't know why, but yeah, fun time, and a little bit tired, but had a great time with it. And yeah, check it out if you want to see a fun, entertaining horror movie. But guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya.